When you get a small cut, you might not think much of it. But inside your body, an emergency response system is already at work, thanks to platelets. These tiny, disc-shaped cell fragments, also called thrombocytes, stop bleeding and repair damaged blood vessels, a process vital for survival. Platelets may be small, but they are mighty. At just 2 to 3 micrometers in diameter, they are the smallest formed elements in blood. They float smoothly in the bloodstream until needed. But when activated, they change shape, developing spiky projections to help them clump together. A healthy person has around 150,000 to 450,000 platelets per microliter of blood, constantly circulating, ready to respond to any injury. But they don't live long. Each platelet survives only 7 to 10 days before being broken down by the spleen and liver. So how do platelets stop bleeding? The process, called hemostasis, happens in 3 steps. Adhesion: when a blood vessel is injured, platelets rush to the site and stick to exposed collagen fibers. Activation: they then release chemical signals, calling in more platelets to form a stronger defense. And aggregation: finally, they clump together, forming a temporary plug that seals the wound. To strengthen the clot, platelets release clotting factors, triggering the coagulation cascade. This converts fibrinogen into fibrin, forming a mesh-like network that locks the clot in place, just like reinforcing a bandage over a wound. Where do platelets come from? Platelets are born in the bone marrow, where large cells called megakaryocytes produce thousands of these tiny fragments. They are then released into the bloodstream, ready to act whenever needed. What happens when platelet levels are too high or too low? Too few platelets, a condition called thrombocytopenia, can lead to excessive bleeding, easy bruising, and slow wound healing. This can be caused by bone marrow disorders like leukemia, autoimmune diseases like immune thrombocytopenic purpura, or viral infections like dengue fever. Too many platelets, a condition called thrombocytosis, can lead to dangerous blood clots, increasing the risk of deep vein thrombosis, clots forming in deep veins, pulmonary embolism, a clot blocking blood flow in the lungs, or stroke or heart attack, when clots block blood flow to the brain or heart. Though small, platelets are essential for survival. They ensure that minor cuts don't turn into life-threatening situations, and they help our bodies heal and recover. So next time you get a cut, remember, your platelets are already on the job, working tirelessly to protect you. Plasma is the largest and most abundant component of blood, making up about 55% of total blood volume. It is a pale yellow liquid that serves as the transport medium for blood cells and various substances. Plasma is 90% water, but it's far more than just a liquid. It carries over 100 dissolved substances, each playing a crucial role in maintaining the body's delicate balance. Among them are proteins, albumin, globulins, and fibrinogen. Albumin helps regulate osmotic pressure, keeping fluids in check. Globulins act as antibodies, forming a vital part of the immune system. And fibrinogen plays a key role in blood clotting, helping to prevent excessive bleeding. Plasma is also rich in electrolytes, including sodium, potassium, calcium, chloride, and bicarbonate. These tiny charged particles help maintain pH balance, regulate nerve impulses, and ensure that muscles, including the heart, function properly. But plasma doesn't just transport cells and electrolytes. It also carries gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen, ensuring that every cell gets the air it needs while removing waste gases from the body. Alongside this, Plasma delivers essential nutrients, from glucose to amino acids, fatty acids, and vitamins, providing the energy and raw materials needed for growth, repair, and overall health. Hormones also travel through plasma, acting as chemical messengers that regulate metabolism, growth, and countless other bodily functions. And while plasma supplies the body with what it needs, it also plays a role in detoxification. Waste products like urea, creatinine, and bilirubin are carried to the kidneys and liver, where they are filtered out and removed, keeping the body clean and functioning smoothly. Though it often goes unnoticed, plasma is the lifeline of the circulatory system. It keeps nutrients flowing, waste moving, and essential functions running, all without a single pause. Plasma is more than just a liquid. One of its most vital roles is transportation. Plasma acts as the body's delivery system, carrying red and white blood cells, platelets, nutrients, hormones, and waste products wherever they're needed. Without plasma, these essential components wouldn't reach their destinations. It also plays a critical role in maintaining blood pressure and volume. By holding the right amount of fluid in the bloodstream, plasma ensures that every organ and tissue receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to function properly. But plasma doesn't just move things around, it also regulates body temperature. Thanks to its high water content, plasma absorbs and redistributes heat, helping the body maintain a stable internal temperature, no matter the environment. Plasma is also a key player in the immune system. It carries antibodies, specialized proteins that detect and fight off infections, keeping the body safe from harmful invaders. When injuries occur, plasma is ready to respond. It contains clotting factors, proteins that work together to stop bleeding by forming a protective clot, preventing excessive blood loss and helping wounds heal. And finally, plasma helps maintain the body's pH balance. It contains buffering systems that prevent the blood from becoming too acidic or too alkaline, ensuring that all biological processes continue smoothly. Though it often goes unnoticed, plasma is the unsung hero of the bloodstream, working tirelessly to keep the body in perfect balance.